Somehow I woke up out in Beverly, fucked up, smelling like that bourbon. And I end up alone. I'm not certain. Yeah, the girls impolite in the club every night. That's how it goes when you Hollywood person. Hollywood person.
Wagwan people, Lumini here, back again with another episode of the Sunderland Save here on my channel. We're starting things off here in the Youth Academy as Sasho Iliev is currently unhappy. So we are going to call him up because he's got decent potential. He's not too far off the level that we would call players up anyway, so we'll call him up and hopefully try and get him out on loan. In this episode we will play Arsenal, Dinamo Zagreb and Bournemouth, so a couple important games in that. Arsenal's a big game, Zagreb obviously a massive game. Bournemouth will be a good chance for us to gain some more points and try and stretch our lead over Arsenal and Tottenham. Obviously, like I said, Arsenal still have 2 games on us, so the game against them, playing them directly, is quite an important one as well. This game against Arsenal, it's going to be a tough game. We have got Jorb Vertsen back. I'm kind of annoyed because he was out on international duty, so I couldn't actually train him, and I think we probably could have got his sharpness better if we had the opportunity to train him, but unfortunately we didn't get that. Alright, the lineups are about to pop up. Ours is pretty much the same as the last couple. Etienne Green starting goal for us as usual. Max Aaron, Sangare, Santos and McCallum at the back. Josh Brownhill back in that CDM role. Loftus-Cheek and Pavel Booker. Booker, we need to have a better performance. Amadillo at Cam and Sesko and Vertsen up top. I think we've got a pretty decent side. We need some rotation next summer. Ramsdale goal for Arsenal, Pavard, Zuma, Skriniar, Zinchenko at the back, Patino and Souček the midfield too, Vieira, Odegaard, Mudryk behind Niels Laurent, and Maitland-Niles, Gonçalves, Zapata holding Nelson and Waldschmidt all on the bench for Arsenal. Like I said, I'm expecting a tough game, but we will see if we can turn up. See if we can find Sesko. That cross! Sesko went for the overhead. He's trying to set us forward, and Amad Diallo is in massive amount of space. He's offside. I didn't realise he was offside. Gonna look for Mudryk. Oh, it's a good little pass there. Sangare should win this header and does. Loftus-Cheek. What the fuck was that pass from Loftus-Cheek? No. Loftus-Cheek, man. What? How? You're literally free. How do you mess up that pass? That's so annoying from Ruben Loftus-Cheek, and then neither Santos or Sangare come across. They both go out wide. Laurent just walks through the middle. That's so annoying from Loftus-Cheek, and then the 2 centre-backs, because we've actually been all over Arsenal in this one. No. Etienne, that is not travelling that fast. Stop deflecting them. That is not that hard of a shot that you should be struggling like that with it. Skriniar has to be offside there, surely.
Switch play quicker and be more positive in 1v1 situations. I think they'll get back into this.
That is a great bit of play from us. Great bit of play to find the pass out wide. Little ball round the corner from Sesko, even though he knows he could go for it himself. We spread the centre backs. See there, Sesko could go for it himself. Ramsdale thought he was going to, but it ends up just being a little pass off into the path of Jorb Vertsen, who is in the centre and scores a goal to get his 10th goal of the season just before half time as well.
They've levelled it at 1-1 here.
Oh, Loftus-Cheek, come on! You've got to be controlling these, surely.
It's with Erdogan. And he takes on the
no! Fuck off, man. Just actually fuck off. Just go away. Actually, just go away with that. That's so stupid. That is actually so stupid. How am I meant to stop that? Like, literally, what can I do?
Well, just look at his strength here.
One attack. Santos is even in front of the shot.
It's a wonderful goal.
Etienne Green, how are you being robbed from there? Why are you off your line?
So there we have it, 2-1.
That is so stupid, man. Loftus-Cheek loses the ball and we just immediately get counter-attacked and concede. Like, so stupid. Undeserved 2-1 lead for Arsenal, if I say so myself. You guys might think differently, but I don't really care because I know that we 100% played better than Arsenal in that half. They had a flurry where they scored, and then that goal before half-time is so... That's just trash.
Aarons, and a decent delivery.
Sesko! There we go. Benjamin Sesko, who gets the assist for the first goal with a banging header to score the second to get us back on level terms. Great cross. Catch Skriniar just out of position. See Skriniar's just going wide here to watch Loftus-Cheek. Zuma's not quite close enough to Sesko. Just squeezes it in at the near post, Sesko. 2-2. We're probably going to immediately concede, but 2-2 at least. I don't know why Aaron's sprinted up the field there either. Duvan's going out wide. We'll just usher him with Sangare, but no, of course Sangare doesn't fucking stop anything! What is the point in you going across there then? Looks like another Arsenal goal is on its way, and it is. We don't deserve to... Fuck off with that. Literally go away. We don't deserve to lose 4-2, man. It's so annoying. Like, come on, man! Come on! How is this a 5-2 game? This is such bullshit. I'm sorry. I don't want to be like this, but this is not a 5-2 game. It just isn't.
It's gone the wrong way.
Fuck this, man. Honestly, fuck this game sometimes. I hate it sometimes. I really do. How is that a 5-2 game? How? I just can't. I hate games like that, man. I hate them. I'm sorry for being triggered. I am. But it's such bullshit and it fucks me off. Because they don't deserve to win that 5-2. They just don't. Well, next time they play, obviously, they will probably knock us out of 5th place now. We're still there temporarily. We've got the game against Zagreb to play. I'm just not going to talk about that anymore because I'm just going to fucking lose my mind. For that, we've got a youth scout report for Bulgaria. None of these guys really improving that much. I think some of them are probably going to get dropped off at some point. I just left the country because I'm an idiot. What we are going to do though is we're going to have a little comb through these and see if any of these are worth letting go. Unfortunately, I think guys like this that are currently 38 rated are probably not likely to ever make it into my team. So I think the 47s, the low overalls now we're going to let go. Because I don't think they're likely to ever make it into the team. We'll keep Bogdan Ivanov in for now, but he is on the chopping block. Same with Vasco Petrov is the one we just signed. He looks okay, but not amazing, to be honest. Not kind of what I was looking for. We will have the English scout report come back soon, so we'll wait for that. We've got a training session to do before that though. That will be the end of that scouting. So let's take a last look at the... what am I doing? I'm stupid. At the Youth Academy. The last couple of boys we brought in there. Ryan Allison, CDM central midfielder, centre back. Currently 51, so not too bad. Could do with probably being a little bit better. Dylan Marshall's a central midfielder. Got some standout stats, but again, at 50, is he likely to be called up? The next one probably coming up is Konstantin Hristov, and Connor Abbott will be the next two once they hit 60. Connor Abbott not too far from hitting 60 to be fair, but we'll leave him in here for now. Vlasko Ivanov as well is approaching the area that we could potentially do something with him, but we do have a press conference to do before the Zagreb game, so let's get that done. Hi guys, welcome to the press conference. We're ready for questions. You now find yourself in the quarter-finals. Can you talk to us a little bit about how much that means to the club? Yeah, we're super proud to have progressed to this point already. We obviously have our sights set on going as far as we can in this competition, and if possible eventually winning it. We don't want to obviously get too far ahead of ourselves. We've got a tough matchup coming up here against Dinamo Zagreb, but yeah, we're thrilled to be at this point. We've laid down good work up until this point in this competition to give ourselves good basis and good confidence going forward, and we're hoping that we can translate that over into this tie against Dinamo. Speaking of the last round against Anderlecht, you absolutely ran through them, 14-4 on aggregate. Can you talk to us a little bit about that? I feel it's about ruthlessness in a two-leg tie. You really can't at any point really let up. We obviously, in the second leg after our massive first leg win, did rotate the team somewhat, but at that point, even then, we have players all the way throughout the squad. As you've seen this season with the injuries that we've had to utilise a lot of our squad. I have faith that everyone can step up and do some sort of a job for us. And we saw that in the second leg against Anderlecht. The boys stepped up massively, the rotational lads, and really gave a good account of themselves in the end. The field for the rest of this tournament is really now starting to take form. Can you talk to us a little bit about where you see yourself against the teams that are currently left? Like I said, we want to go as far as we can. We have a lot of confidence in ourselves that we'll be able to push into the very latter stages. This is a tough matchup for us against Dinamo. They're a quality side. A lot of decent young players mixed with great experience as well, so they're going to give us a tough run for it, but we know if we can be as ruthless as we were against Anderlecht, we should have no problems coming out on top of the tie. Thanks guys. Right, Zagreb. We do have some tired legs, but I don't think it's anything extreme enough to worry about swapping anything right now, so I think we'll keep things how they are. Zohari has gone up another rating actually. So it's Patterson. Yeah, I think we'll keep the team how it is. This is currently our strongest team without the likes of Dahoud and that available to us. I'm not sure how many I will know, especially because some of them I think by now probably would have transferred, so they may even have youth players in. With Kovic still in goal, Satulo, actually they still have a pretty similar team to what I imagined. Bulat, Marin.
If they can do that, they're a potent front three. No
So a couple players that I know of in there. So we definitely have to give them the respect. Obviously Orsic we've seen in real life absolutely tear a couple English teams apart. Obviously older in this save, but would still have that quality to do that. Our team obviously we know pretty much hands down what it's going to be at the moment. We're not changing too much right now. Disappointing game last time out that I'm not going to talk too much about, because I actually think we were equal if not better than our last opponent, but we didn't get the luck, so it is what it is. Our lineup, like I said, is pretty predictable at this point, so no real surprises sprung in there. Santos' covering is terrible. We're actually going to concede, aren't we? That's a good save, Etienne Green. Right, well that isn't a good start. It seems like we're just not with it right now in terms of every performance we're putting in. That is a terrible tackle. Referee, are you actually taking the piss? Are these referees okay? Have they lost their eyes or something? Because that is not even remotely close to being an acceptable tackle. Good ball from Diallo to Vertson, and Vertson will give us a 1-0 lead. I'm trying to be upbeat, guys. I am. I'm trying to regain that energy. That goal does help to do so. There's still the frustration in me. It's not my fault. I'm trying to shake it off. But what is that sub? Gunter for Diallo. A left back for a cam. FIFA, are you taking the piss out of me? I probably don't even have Tillman on the bench, actually.
And there's the delivery.
That's a great header from Sesko, but of course it's saved by Vukovic.
Another corner conceded. What can they do with this one?
Sesko got the chance again. So we've accidentally red-timed it. I didn't even mean to time the header, but Florencio Santos has still somehow managed to put it in the back of the net. I literally did not even mean to time that, but it's kind of almost worked as a chip.
And it ends up with a fairly simple.
Can he put it away?
That is a great bit of play from us. 3-0 in the first half. After a little bit of pressure from Zagreb, we have got ourselves a third and a big step into going through. I've looked at it again. It's a great little bit of patience there. Roll it across from Diallo. And that will see us go into half time. 3-0 up in the first leg. Like I said, bit of comfort for us. Something we definitely
This man will get
happy
most of the
to
plaudits
have.
for his contribution up to this point, Stuart.
Well, I really liked his first half.
We are going to have to bring off Diallo here at half time, and I didn't actually put Tillman on the bench. I forgot to do it. Booker can play Cam. I think what we're going to have to do, bring Lerma on CDM. Booker goes up to Cam. Or did we just put... No, I'm just going to put Loftus-Cheek up there, actually. Bit of physicality in there. Lerma comes on. Booker goes out stays out left. Brownhill goes out right. Diallo comes off. Get the feeling that's going to be a long-term injury for Diallo as well. Find Sesko here. There's a massive space for Vertson, and that is going to be 4. And to be fair, with how this is going, 4-0 may be enough to see us through to the next round. I think it's the semis next, isn't it? Yeah, this is the quarterfinals. So it'll be the semi-finals next. 4-0 up in the first leg away from home. You would say probably a good enough scoreline. We shouldn't be conceding 4 at home. Obviously, we did last time, but that's because we were 10-0 up and we rotated the whole team. At 4-0, we won't rotate the whole team. We'll rotate a fair few players, but not everyone. Oh, and obviously Pavel Booker, I'm an idiot, and it's Czech, not Croatian. Oh, they've got one back. That was a little bit... Defensively again, that's a little bit weird. Bobbles, but look at Sangare. Why is Santos dropping deep? I don't understand. That's Brownhill now. Can we find Sangare? Yes, we can, but it's cleared off the line. Loftus-Cheek wins the knockdown, but again it's cleared. Josh Brownhill here.
And support available.
Sesko ran off and then came back on. Got space to strike one. 5-1. Is that now wrapped up? I don't know. 5-1 you would say is a good advantage for us at least, but probably not over. Well, I have to say, considering they have the lifeline of having one goal. But we're a good step forward. Again, we're getting straight through the Zagreb defence. Vertson's got a chance again here. And it's going to be 6-1. Definitely tie wrapped up, I would say. It's kind of turned in, it's stretched to like the Anderlecht defence, where we're just going through their defence over and over again every single time we attack. They seem to be pushing a player up onto Sesko, but then don't have the pace to cover him behind for Jorg Vertson, who gets his hat-trick actually just before going off the pitch for Zuauri. So a nice way for Vertson to cap off his performance. Can he get away from his man? Yes, he can. And it's 7. Yep, tie wrapped up, 7-1. Zuauri capping off the performance. I mean, there might be more goals in it, but pretty much capped off there by Zuauri. 7-1. Defender does not do well enough with it. Gets tackled. Zuauri breaks through. Good finish from Zuauri. Been decent in the Conference League for us when we've called upon him. Oh, doesn't find Pavel Booker, but Pavel Booker will slide and win it. Zuauri now on the break. 1-2 with Sesko. 8-1. I mean, most definitely game, set, match now. I think we should do that. Change the fullbacks to save some fitness on them. I think I might bring Dan Neal on as well for Josh Brownhill. Just make 3 changes there. So Ari gets himself a second goal, which is very nice for him. But an 8-1 win, another huge first leg away win for us. We are wrapping up these ties quickly, which is something I like to see because it leaves us with the home leg very comfortable with our own fans behind us. I mean, there are still some big sides, Athletic Club and PSV being biggest, I would say. So we haven't really played one of those yet, I would say. But if our form continues the way it started through these, then we'll be more than fine. 5 minutes left in this game. Can Zagreb grab themselves another late goal? Oh, can't find Garcia, but that will be the end of the first leg and probably the end of the tie. A big 8-1 win for us to take into the second leg. Like I said, probably tie over with that. Unfortunately, we will lose Diallo though, so that's going to be interesting to see how long he's out for. I mean, Benjamin Sesko. Yeah, Benjamin Sesko is going to get the man of the match. 2 goals, 3 assists. I was going to give it to Jorg Vertsen, but he, for his hat-trick, but hat-trick of assists and 2 goals. Probably slightly just better than a hat-trick. We only have 2 days before the Bournemouth game, so let's take a look. How long is it? 4 weeks for Amad Diallo with a sprained knee. We are dropping like flies here. We've got Iliev with a loan offer. We'll just negotiate that down as we always do. But yeah, 2 days and we're already at the Bournemouth game. We're not going to do this press conference on camera. Who's returning? Ross Stewart is returning from injury, so that's big for us as well. I don't really care about that. Yeah, we're not going to do this press conference on camera because obviously we've already done one, so I'll do this off camera and then we'll get into the Bournemouth game.
Well, Derek, we can talk about
I'm very frustrated with the amount of injuries that we keep getting at the moment. Like every single, we can't get back to our strongest team. Are we going to get to use our strongest team again before the end of the season? Every single time we get a player back from injury, we get another 2 injuries on top of that, and long-term ones as well. I mean, I guess if we're winning the Conference League, then we don't really need to worry too much about league position, but I do still want to finish as high as possible. A couple of changes for us, obviously Jefferson Lerma coming in, Branho going into midfield with Booker, Tillman coming in. So a couple changes. Probably going to be more subs happening throughout the game at some point.
And the starting 11.
The Bournemouth lineup is as follows: Neto in goal, Traore, Metham, Gurita, Yilmaz at the back. Traore can play fullback. Pearson, Cook, Timothy Weah, Tavernier, Jaden Anthony, Alexis Vega up top. Didn't know that Traore could play as a fullback. Lloyd Kelly, Heath, Moore, Rothwell on the bench. Let's try and have a good game, shall we? Good interception.
High quality defending.
Tackled by Weah in our own box. Alexis Vega. I'm going to really need Florencio Santos to stop dropping deep for no reason. It's starting to get incredibly annoying. Also, why do those clear so fucking weak? Or why don't we have a player to pick them up if we're going to clear there? Come on, lad. Stop scamming me with these tackles. Try and burst down the wing with Vertsen. I don't know how fast Gurita is. Not fast enough. Vertsen is pretty much by himself though. Sesko! Oh, it just rolls in from Benjamin Sesko's header. Neto gets a hand to it, but there's too much momentum on the ball. It's spinning, and it does end up in the back of the net from Sesko. Bit of a lucky goal for us on the breakaway, but we have to take it. It's a powerful shot from Jorg Vertsen. Deflects it up. Good header. Neto almost palms it out. I think even if he had palmed it out, that Sesko probably would have got to it again before Traore. You can see there, just palms it, but it's spinning backwards. Yeah, I mean, Sesko would have got to it again, but 18 goals now for Sesko.
So
a bit of a lucky one for us, but we take him.
It's looking promising. Will he finish?
How am I going to stop that, man? Come on. Okay, yeah, sure. Here we go. Good save, Etienne Green. They are just playing the most dainty passes round corners, man. I can't do anything to stop them right now.
Way up. Good work to win the ball back high up the pitch.
Oh my god, clear the fucking ball. Good play from us here. That's not where I wanted that ball to go, but Tillman can dig out a shot. It's not a great one in the end. Going to be 1-0 going into half time. I don't know how it's even possible that Bournemouth are playing like this, but apparently they are. They play better tiki-taka football than Arsenal that we just played against, who beat us 5-2. See if we can hit one. Oh, it's a good shot from Sesko, actually.
He's certainly looking a threat. He looks so sharp today.
It's a corner.
Booker trying to find the head of Sesko. You know when Sesko's in that area, there's always a high likelihood that he's putting it in the back of the net. And a powerful header from Benjamin Sesko in that centre. No chance for the goalkeeper. 2-0 for Sunderland.
It's a decent delivery into the box. And then what a great finish.
They've got quite a small backline, Bournemouth, so Sesko has good opportunities to score headers like that.
2-0 here, and the ball is moving again.
McCallum's going to have to come off and he's knackered. Benjamin Sesko to get a hat-trick here. And there we go. Benjamin Sesko with his hat-trick. I kind of went over to the fans, but apparently I'm not allowed to do that. Benjamin Sesko with his hat-trick finds the space there just on the edge, gets inside, and when he's in these areas, the likelihood of him finishing them off is very high. Justin Lerma will get up for this one. Oh, Josh Brownhill went for it again and almost scored it. Zawari can't finish it off. Good header again from Sangari into Stewart. Tillman. See if we can find Zawari over the top. We can. He volleys it, but Neto did slow down just a little bit too much. I wasn't too confident in his ability to just volley it over his shoulder. That probably was the better option if we could have done that. Tillman finds Zawari again here though, and he will finally get himself his goal that he was looking for there. He's had a couple of opportunities, and he finally finishes one off. Don't know if how many goals has Zawari got in the league. I'm not even sure. We're going to actually sub off Max Aarons here now that we're pretty much home and hosed. Garcia can come on. 4-0 is a very nice result for us. Bit lucky there for Ross Stewart. He chips it up with his head, then plays it through. Malik Tillman then nuts one of the midfielders with the through ball. Finds Zawari, who hammers it into the back of the net. Zarui. And it's Josh Brown now. Malik Tillman. Dan Neal. What a bit of play from us again. And Dan Neal with a very, very rare goal in the league. Might even be his first goal of the season. But it's a good little bit of play. Malik Tillman has not looked out of place in that cam role, I have to say. Has played very well. Does well to hold it on there. And then Dan Neal is in space. It's an easy enough finish. 5-0. That's a good way to bounce back in the league. Obviously, we already bounced back in the Conference League against Zagreb, but we wanted that league win just to wipe away the memories of the last poor league game. Sangare, big strong tackle and clears it. It's going to be a very rare clean sheet for us as well. 5-0 win. Benjamin Sesko picking up the match ball once again for another hat-trick in the league. It's an absolutely huge performance all round, to be fair. 50-50 on possession, but we absolutely bossed the shots. We're all over them. Benjamin Sesko, I feel like, has had a lot of special cards recently. Might have even got the man of the match in the last one. I think giving it to Etienne Green seems a bit strange. So we weren't under that much pressure. Giving it to any of the defenders is a bit weird. I think actually I'm going to give it to Malik Tillman because it's a rare start for him. He played pretty well, got himself 2 assists. Malik Tillman, congratulations on your inform. Well, that is going to be the end of this episode. We will see where we finish the episode up in terms of league position. We had dropped down to 6th. We do temporarily go back up to 5th. With Spurs and Arsenal still yet to play. 2 points above Spurs, 4 points above Arsenal. So actually Arsenal won't overtake us, even if they win their next game. Spurs can overtake us if they win theirs. So we are still very much in that battle for that 5th place. I think that's probably the highest we can go now. Not a lot of the season left either, so it's going to be a very interesting battle. Obviously, we're pretty much through this round, so we're going to get our next matchup in the semi-finals of the Conference League in next month, probably. But that is where we're going to leave this one. Please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell to get notified when the next episode is available to you, and I hope to see you in it. Peace.
I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends